Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Hopefully, all of you are having had a good day today. It's Thursday night, which means we're playing Star Trek Online, and yes, I have dressed up for this week's stream because it's Halloween week, and yeah. So we had an interesting day today. Kind of bad news that work will be starting to slow down for me, but that comes with this territory from this time of year. Not sure why certain things are so big and why that scaled out the way it did. Or why is that so big? Don't know. Anyway, Star Trek Online is, of course, tonight's agenda. And we'll be, of course, bopping around in the on the Klingon side of things tonight. And our ship, which is going to seriously take some getting used to and so forth. We have a bottle of water. Yeah.
The Kintari and Lukari governments have begun work on a joint colonial site in the Dranur system. The Empire has been assisting both groups on this project, as have other Alliance members. I want you to join the effort and help them get things moving forward. The Zenkethi have been active in sectors near Dranur, and both the Lukari and Kintari have clashed with them in the past. Dranur itself has little tactical value, but the Zenkethi are known to carry a grudge. Keep that colony safe.
Alright, so we got... Oh yeah, this one has some space combat, but a lot of ground combat.
Serve the Empire well.
Alrighty. Did we have no other marks there? Alright. As we need to get our ships and thing in order. No big Klingon missions here. Oh, we got on the Romulan side. Wait. No. That's right. Last week we closed out by grabbing the ship. Oh, there's a big mission. We like the big missions. You can just set them and forget them. Da, da, da. 140 and 40. Do do do. Our considerable accomplishments have been acknowledged. Alrighty, let's get our whole things in order. Again, in terms of duty officer assignments, it really comes down to, okay, what category we want to work on. Alright, we're off to the Draenor system. Alright, so we got all that out of the way, and that's that we had a lot of fun with Nancy Drew, Legend of the Crystal Skull. It's the 41st game we finished this year. Tomorrow night is slated to be Among Us. We might actually throw something, switch that out for tomorrow. Did it just change the whole thing there? The ship is so tiny. As we zoom along here, if we do something small tomorrow, probably like something that another game that we could possibly knock out in a single stream. Question is, what would it be? Oh. Because really don't know. Because I'll be able to do an start early tomorrow for a stream. Out of curiosity. Do. Let's see, just checking to see if there's anything. An XP boost. Here's an 8-hour XP boost. Granted, I haven't messed around with the playtest server in years. Out of curiosity, Just taking a quick gander at stuff. Anyway, melting pot. You don't want to smoke. They could have called it a smoking pot. It would have had the same meaning. Yes. Did I just make that joke? Yes, I did. It does take forever and a day for things to grow groovy. Let's move along here with Stowe. Oof. A long load time. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's slow, depending on what's being loaded in. It's like, really?
Welcome to the Draeneur system. Construction of the colony is underway and on schedule. We're lucky. We would have missed this system if the crew of our survey ship hadn't taken a closer look at the anomaly here.
It's quite unusual, isn't it?
Very. The anomaly orbits both the planet and its moon, and appears to be stable. It's also very disruptive to long-range sensors. The USS Challenger's team has been very helpful. They've installed several planetary defense systems and provided a number of modular building units for use at the colony site.
Defense systems are good. Always be ready for battle.
Captain LaForge is standing by on the Challenger. Let's not keep him waiting.
He can wait. Oops. Set a course for the Challenger's location.
Good to see you. I hope the Draeneur anomaly didn't give you too much trouble getting here. We've been working with the Kentari and the Lucari to study it. We know it's some sort of subspace disruption, similar to what Starfleet has seen in the Delta Triangle.
Okay.
Not only does it cause sensors to behave erratically, but it seems to create a limited sort of cloaking field, both for the planet and the moon. Captain Pumarque and I have been collecting data on the anomaly, but we could use some more. Mind lending us a hand before we head down to the colony?
Hold up. Here. I would like my hand back now, Geordi. Let's get to work.
Let's begin with a system scan. I've seen some strange data at that level.
How about some
Same
strange
here.
lore?
It'll be good to get some more eyes on this.
How about at least one, besides me, at least one person lurking? That's about it. That's all the eyes we got. We're having trouble getting any readings from from the lateral sensors. The anomaly in this area is intense. We may need to get into close range to get more meaningful results. Triangulate a position for a new scan.
Curious. It isn't just our sensors, Captain LaForge.
Agreed. Let's calibrate sensors inside the anomaly. It might cut down on the interference.
On the interference, they say.
Very well. I've indicated an ideal area. Let's try again there. We're making progress, but I can't completely filter the sensor noise.
What good are
Let's
you?
study those asteroids. There could be clues in how the anomaly affects them.
Right. Let's Study the hemorrhoids.
How peculiar. This material isn't orbiting, it's just drifting.
And we move in, taking our time and such, because that's what we do. We try to give the full stub experience. Should have came to a full stop first.
S-type asteroids, mostly iron and silicates. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing? Nothing at all out of the ordinary, Geordi?
One of our emitters is giving some strange readings. Let's take a closer look.
Are you sure about that?
Looks like the emitter relays are offline. We'll need to realign them.
Okay, Geordi, realign them. Geordi. He's gonna make me do it, isn't he?
Well done. I'd like to run a spectral analysis at the indicated area.
Let's send a probe to the moon and collect some data on long-term anomaly exposure.
But what about the collecting collecting
But
lore?
we'll need to get closer to the moon first.
We'll get closer to the moon, you know. We'll get there. For we are not in a rush, and this is called content padding, by letting it draw out and so forth. Approach the planet.
Okay, we have some good data to work with here.
But do we have any lore to work
Our science teams
with?
have extensive facilities on Dranur. They can help.
I mean,
Sounds good. I'll see you planet side.
After all, it isn't just all about data. You need the lore to go along with this. Oh, that reminds me. We updated our video drivers today, and so I forgot to launch the Twitch desktop app and Discord. Oh boy. We cruise along. Or will we say we
I'm eager to show
Tom
you the progress
Cruise
we made
along?
here. We've done a lot in a short period. I think you'll be impressed. Ready to beam down and see what we've been working on?
Let's beam on down. Lita Monet? Yeah, that works. Drop the lurk on blue. Blue velvet. Da, 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 da. Have me a hot pocket before the stream and everything. Do 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 do.
Welcome to the colony. Kumarke was just telling me a bit about some recent energy tech improvements. Let's take a look around.
What they've already built is quite impressive.
As an engineer, I'm impressed by the technology that our partners brought to this project. Working with it has been a rewarding experience for all of us.
Lead on, Captain.
Welcome. I'm Kajima, one of the industrial designers. Our colony may be fairly new, but we've already accomplished a great deal. I hope you find our work here interesting.
The Klingon Star Empire has a long tradition of keeping an eye on its neighbors.
We're trying to build an industrial infrastructure while respecting Lukari design recommendations. It's, let's say, challenging. For instance,
Funny, Geordi
they've
Captain's a
included
challenger.
considerable xenoscaping. They're committed to incorporating native plant life into the design spaces. It takes considerable effort, but it does mean that our structures are less susceptible to invasive problems with local plant life.
Aesthetic as well as functional. We'll keep an eye out for it.
Dranure's quite the hidden paradise, don't you think?
We only needed a minimum level of terraforming
Walk
here.
this way.
The fusion of Lukari and Kentari technology has been very effective.
Our integrated tech output continues to impress. This display will confirm that.
We walk along, step by step. Ooh, baby, you're the key to my world.
As you can see, our energy grid uses an array of natural power sources.
This is the first of many hydropower sites on Dranur.
Geordi, why did you cut her off like that? That was incredibly rude, sir.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I've seen bigger.
Quite a sight, isn't it? I'm surveying the output as part of setting up hydropower here.
How much power do you think the waterfall will generate?
I'd eyeball this at a base of 3 kilowatts, which doesn't seem like much until you consider that there are falls like this all over the coast. They seem to be active year-round. Now, the challenge will be to capture that energy without disrupting the ecosystem.
Notice you're wearing a breathe mask, but the air here isn't polluted.
My lungs were damaged by toxic gases on New Kentar. It's made me more conscious of the need to regulate the pollution that we generate, and more appreciative of what we have here.
Thank you for your time.
Come upstairs. There's an excellent view of the colony grounds.
We'll walk upstairs.
The beauty of this world will survive only if we work to preserve and protect it. Let's head up to the science lab. They're working on some exciting projects.
As you can see, we've made considerable progress here.
But I haven't
Indeed.
seen any sign
I'm
of
quite
it.
proud of our achievements.
There's more to be done, but the foundation we've laid is solid.
Yes, the foundation is indeed not entirely solid. Whoops. Actually, phase, actually blanked out there for a moment. Do. Yeah, we're taking our time. We're walking, jogging, now walking.
Fair warning, our researchers can be a bit eccentric. We should be able to get results from one of the lab consoles here.
There's a massive amount of data coming in from the probe. Some of the things that stand out include the fact that the Luna scale is relative to the planet only slightly larger than Earth's moons, and that the moons have a high density core and a large amount of silicate and germanium dust. Nothing of extraordinary, but it just underscores how much we run into the worlds that seem familiar to us. Very well, let's see what the scientists have to say.
Ah, we've been expecting you. You've sent a good deal of interesting data to us. We've already been analyzing it.
All right,
I'll
Mr.
let
Grant
my
striking
companion
early
Eshel
tonight.
explain the findings in more detail.
You do realize this actually makes things harder on me, right? Alright, well there we go. We got that going for it. Maybe early, but do you have any interesting results you can share? Mr. Graham, hopefully you're having yourself a good day today.
Thank you, my dear. The first thing I realized is that the inert particles should be orbiting to obey gravity, rather than holding position. I've been focusing my attention there, while Ursha has been reviewing the logs from the disabled satellite. Here, check the probe data from the moon. If some outside force was acting on the particles, it should also be affecting the moon.
This may be a symptom of a larger issue affecting the particles, though.
Odd that the moon is still orbiting normally, but the dust particles are not. This data says that the moon is 55% germanium crystal. That's unusual.
That's the same crystal we found on Draconis 2.
Funny. My ocular implants are picking up a noticeable amount of germanium here. There wasn't any outside. Where did that come from?
Uranium in here too?
Ah, we do have a few of the crystals here. Strictly for study, of course. Don't worry. The anomaly prevents outside scans from detecting them. Oh, they're very safe down here.
Actually, let me double check it and let's see if will Dante be streaming tonight? I know Thumbs is, but we'll keep an eye out on the F and Dante Savage.
Here, I'll show you.
You brought those here, despite the danger they present?
This was the best way to study them. We needed the lab's facilities.
Oh, besides, we were just gonna take them back to the moon when we finished.
Just a moment. I'm getting a message.
Captain Kumarke, Zenkethi's ships have just entered the system.
Yep, trouble's on the way.
They're firing an unknown projectile at the moon. It's some kind of protomatter torpedo.
A protomatter torpedo? That's not good.
No shit.
Their ships are turning toward the planet. If they have a torpedo, they may be able to hit us from orbit.
The Zenkethi are ruthless. We need to ready our defenses.
But we got further trouble.
Why are they so interested in these crystals?
The crystals! They're hatching? The Zenkethi are turning toward the planet. They're heading for us.
We need to get the colony's defenses online right now.
Yeah, we need a scoot, boot, and boogie. Alrighty. Jordy, now will be a good time for you to hurry up.
Comms from here. Hold on.
Down the stairs we go. Blast them!
That cargo is blocking the way. Head down to the beach and around.
We're still tapped into Zenkethi comms.
Increase your efforts. Eliminate the defenses at once. Captain Paul, beam down from
Well, rude.
Purge the Transuri. It shall be done, Admiral.
Alright, so another wave of these things are coming soon.
Turn off your defenses or be destroyed.
I wouldn't recommend that.
I definitely
Are you here
don't.
to bomb us or to eradicate this swarm?
Both!
There are only a few Dransuli here. Let's clear this place and be done.
50 credits says burn sheds and scales again. You're wrong. Don't let me down. Keep your scales on. These little softies are pretty tenacious.
Yes, we are. Totally tenacious.
Which? The bugs or the colonists?
There's a difference?
Oh,
Alright, we're going this way. They're dead. We tried to revive them.
The Dransuli infestation has been dealt with. Your assistance is appreciated. A suggestion.
Alrighty.
This colony has been using open communication channels. That is unwise. You never know who may be listening in out there after all.
Now that the menace is destroyed, there's no reason to attack this world.
Let me check my scanner. The infestation seems to be eliminated. Usually it's best to be absolutely sure, but there doesn't appear to be a need to waste a protomatter weapon. Don't make this mistake again. Take immediate action if you suspect the presence of Dransuli.
Congratulations, General.
You fought with honor. Zenkethi ships are moving into attack position. We need you on the bridge as soon as you're safe. Right. Beam us up. Give me a moment. The Zenkethi are on the attack. They are attempting to take down the defenses. Tell the Zenkethi. They are now responding to hails. They are on a direct assault course. What are your orders? Attack!
We're still tapped into
now.
Zenkethi comms.
Admiral, this planet poses no threat. I witness its complete purge.
know your place, Captain. Follow protocol. Am I clear?
The Zenkethi captain who helped us planet-side is advocating for peace?
Hull integrity below 75%.
We've got to take those ships down and protect the colony.
Right. We're getting over there.
Ship is under attack. Hull integrity below
Reading
75%.
more ships on sensors. Watch your flank.
These others aided us against the Dransuli. They can help us.
They are weak and will fall if they try to stop us.
There is no sense to this.
Get this weakling out of my sight! Destroy these!
Well, so much for our listening on the
They
comms.
changed their comms encryption. We're blocked out. There's a power spike on the lead ship. That might be their new weapon.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 75%. Target shield has failed.
That's one. Is
I'm going to
two.
get an accurate read of their weapon systems. Cover me.
4 shields failing. Right shields failing. Hull integrity.
Well, we just got rocked.
Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity below 25%. Four shields failing.
Well, damn. That just happened. This ship is pretty damn... Oof.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity below 25%.
I am Captain Ned Parr.
Okay,
My
about
commanding
time.
officer is incapacitated, and I have assumed control of Zenkethi forces in this sector. Let us cease hostilities and speak reasonably.
I'm listening, Captain.
As you and I both know, planet Dranur has been completely scourged of what we call Dransuli. There is no reason for further conflict between us. We will leave this system peacefully, if you are agreeable.
Very well.
A warning. The Autarch's resolve is unwavering. He will not rest until the Dransuli are no more, and he will not spare anyone in his way. Choose your side carefully.
Mm-hmm.
The Zenkethi must be terrified of these Dransuli. They're willing to commit genocide to eliminate them, and Zenkethi don't scare easily. Fortunately, some of the Zenkethi are willing to see reason. Things could have been a lot worse if Captain Parr hadn't intervened on our behalf. For now, we need to let the Alliance know what we've learned here. Safe travels.
All right. That ends on November 8th. 51.
The Zenkethi must be terrified.
So it's like 5,100 in terms of. Yeah, that's pretty stiff. That's $50 to buy it out. Oh well.
So, the crystals the Zenkethi have been destroying are actually eggs. Interesting. The Zenkethi would not risk so much if they didn't have reason to fear these creatures, and Zenkethi do not frighten easily. We will monitor the worlds we know of that contain these eggs. If these aliens are a threat to the Empire, I want to be ready for them. Finally, I've spoken with officials in both the Lukari and Kintari governments. They're going to proceed at Draenor despite the incident. We will continue to assist them in this endeavor and protect them from any Zenkethi reprisals.
What is... What's that Warp Core versus... Shield capacitor. Resistance. The deflector comparison. Shield restoration. Okay, that's better.
Serve the Empire well.
Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky? No, we don't.
Ah, I have discovered the location.
Oh, wow. Alrighty, Admiralty, complete that. That was a Klingon assignment. We just need one. Alright. And let's see, we are continuing up here.
Imperial intelligence believes a Zenkethi attack on an Alliance world could happen very soon. Their new protomatter torpedo.
Oh, this is gonna be a
can end millions
slugfest.
of lives in moments once such a cowardly attack begins. Unacceptable. We've spotted several Zenkethi fleet groups on the move in the Alpha Quadrant. I'm assigning you to patrol an area near one of those groups. If they launch a protomatter attack, I want you in position to put a stop to it, and the Zenkethi who fired it.
Right.
Serve the Empire well.
Do, do, do.
Our scouts have found an attack element of the Zenkethi fleet. We need to know what they're up to. As your ship is the closest, I'm giving the honor of intercepting the Zenkethi to you. However, both the Rataran and the Core are en route at high warp to join the fight.
But they won't get here in time.
If you wish to beat Martok and Kern to the battle.
Right? Warp speed. Prepare ships for ludicrous speed. Go!
The Zenkethi fleet is in your sector, though their current target is uninhabited. There are many more within range that are not. Losing another planet to their coward's weapon is not acceptable. We will not arrive in time to show them the price of their dishonor. That honor is yours. Teach them well.
Right.
The Tratsuli will be eradicated, with or without your help. Keep firing torpedoes until the planet is cleansed.
Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing. Left shield's failing. Rear shield's failing. Right shield's failing.
And this ship has the maneuverability of a brick. There we go.
Well fought, but it is far from over.
Of course it's
Zenkethi
far
forces
from
have been
over.
spotted near your location. Intercept them as soon as you can. We believe their target is a defenseless, inhabited world. The honor of defending it belongs to you. I trust you will not disappoint.
We will
Keep
disappoint.
this up, and the Zenkethi will have a nickname for you.
I will
as
be
well.
I will be the baker. He's the butcher, I'm the baker. He chops them up, I cook them.
This is Captain Kumarke. We're on our way to assist you.
Why do you chase us alive? You hinder our great work.
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
All right. We'll handle the torpedoes while you stop the Zenkethi.
Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing. Rear shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Come on.
Right shield failing.
Whew.
Kern and I will arrive soon, despite the curses of our chief engineers. If warp cores were as fragile as they say, we would move through space at the speed of a legless Targ.
And that's pretty damn fast.
The Tzenkethi cowards are targeting another defenseless, inhabited world. You will be that planet's sword and shield. Fight with honor.
Right.
Go ahead. We'll secure things here and join you shortly.
Standing in front of these guys.
Your interference ends here. We will not be denied.
You deal with the Tzenkethi. I'll cover planetary defense.
Failed. Four shields failing. Rear shields failing. Target
You
shield
have
has
chosen
failed.
the path of resistance.
75%.
Unwise.
Seems pretty wise to me.
Left shield failing. Hull integrity below 50%. Right shield failing. Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 25%. Target's shields have failed.
Bring this back around. Huive, Planetary Defender.
Captain Parr has defected to the Alliance. She's revealed the next target of the Tzenkethi fleet, Bajor. The intel checks out, so every available ship has been called to defend the planet. Even DS9 is being moved there to assist. The sooner you can get there, the better. Bajor must be defended.
Right. Alright, Dante is not streaming. Blue Velvet is done her stream. We're gonna lurk on Flintlock's stream. Who is doing Twitch things. We're on our way.
So, the Tzenkethi have set their sights on Bajor. Dishonorable Baktag. I fought and bled many times over DS9 and Bajor. I would not let them fall to the Dominion, or the Breen, or the Cardassians, and I will not let them fall to the Tzenkethi. Soon we will fight, side by side, in honorable battle. It will be glorious.
Glorious. Alright, this is going to be a couple of big space battles and so forth. We got the first wave against the Zenkethi, then we beam to the Zenkethi station, ground combat, and then against the Herc.
You made it. Good. It would be unfortunate if you missed the glory of battle after all you have endured. Captain LaForge
ship
has
has
a
been blown up once in this mission, so that's good.
Prepare for combat. Long-distance scans show a large Zenkethi fleet heading our way. They will test us, and we must not be found lacking.
Acknowledge.
Glad you could make it. We've put together a pretty impressive force to defend the planet from the Zenkethi. Let's just hope it's enough. Our objective here is straightforward. Protect Bajor at all costs.
Understood.
The time for battle is upon us. Fight well, and with honor. Qapla'!
We're going after this one
They're
first.
launching protomatter torpedoes.
Ship is under attack.
This is Sarish Minna aboard DS9. Lead the torpedoes to us. Keep those Zenkethi ships off of us, if you can.
4 shields failing. Target's shield has failed. Hull integrity below 75. Hull integrity below 50%.
Well, crap. Oh, need a cloak. Do a barrel roll. Well, damn, that happened. Get back out into the fight.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
And the baker is too.
Alliance forces, this is Commander Sarah Schminne on DS9. That assault hit us pretty hard. We might not make it through another without some critical repairs. I need some assistance in engineering. I want the station ready to face the next wave of Zenkethi when they arrive. If you have the hands to spare, we could really use them now.
Trying to think strategically here. We can put anyone in this slot. Try to figure out what will be the best course of action there.
Repair crews are safely aboard. Thanks for...
Battle stations. The enemy is upon us.
Destroy
and they are ugly.
While we prepare to purge Bayshore.
Alright, one down.
It is time to rid the galaxy of the Butcher once and for all. Attack!
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing.
Do a barrel roll. Alright. So the Zenkethi fleet's down. Looks like DS9 is getting some shots in. No, we'll just park right here and take pot shots at it.
Kepi battle station's shields are down. Now's our chance. Beam onto the Zenkethi battle station and shut down their launch systems. We'll do what we can to keep their fleet busy while you're there.
Alright, well, beam on over. Our usual crew of misfits and miscreants.
The unique smells of a Zenkethi vessel. It's been a while. I can't say I've missed the experience. Looks like we're on the tactical deck. Their weapon controls should be down this hallway. They're on full alert here, so expect a full security presence.
Understood. Let's go.
Zenkethi ships are closing!
Moving right along.
Enemy transports detected! All hands, resolve order!
The borders are rebelling. Repelling. You said it, they stink on ice.
All ships! This is General Kern. Fire at will!
What did Will do? I mean, seriously, what did Will do besides steal Troy back from Worf?
There. Weapons control is in that room, just ahead.
In this room? This room right here? The room that's just ahead of us?
Surprised to see me, Butcher?
Yes.
Let's finish this.
We have an unwanted guest. Finish him off quickly.
Get away from that console, Mongo!
They know we're here. Good. Secure those consoles.
I just
I'm going to kick you. Get away from that console, Mongo!
You tried to end me once before. It won't go any better this time.
Who's he calling a mongrel?
Firing! Your thick skull will make a fine choice. Get away from that console, Mongo!
You fight like a Klingon.
Rude.
You die like one as well. Zenwarum fought well, but he won't be coming back from that.
One would hope.
One to go. Get to it while you can. Clever. They rerouted their weapons. At least they're making it interesting. We'll have to storm their command deck, the very heart of the beast. We'll need to use one of their transporters to get there. I saw one on our way here. Let's use it and get this over with.
Kapla. We charge over. The big right turn.
Enemy boarding party spotted near weapons control!
Zenkethi used short-range transporters instead of turbos.
Huh. Gravity drones. Oh, that would explain a lot, actually. We just kicked him in the face. Roadhouse. Onward.
I am Captain Nefpar, It was I who alerted the Alliance about the attack on Bajor, and it is I who will fight at your side now. The Admiral must be stopped. We now walk the same path, along with the Butcher of Zenketh III. This is unexpected. It is a day for unusual alliances, it seems.
Where is the Admiral?
Not far, though I warn you, the way there will be heavily guarded. Expect heavy resistance. Unlike myself, the soldiers here remain steadfast in their loyalty to him. All I ask is that he is given a chance to do the right thing and surrender. Far too many have already died in this madness.
Let's think about that. Give him a chance to surrender. Nah. We'll kill him first opportunity we get. We'll do what we can. No, we won't.
The Admiral walks the path of madness. He must be stopped. So much destruction, so many lives lost. It has to end now.
She is very conservative with her views on destruction. Must conserve the violence. Conserve the violence.
Target the Zenkethi forces and fire! Captain
Zenkethi forces on attack vectors. They're relentless.
One of our most hated enemies, the Butcher himself. Truly, your depravity knows no bounds. And
nope.
You, the ever-present thorn between my scales, meddling in my affairs at every turn. Your reckless heroism has endangered trillions. You must be so very proud.
That your opinion descends now.
You and Zengragu were my best captains, Ned. Today I lost both of you.
This crusade is unjust, and the battle is lost. It's over. Stand down now, or we will strike you down without hesitation.
We're striking without
Surrender,
hesitation.
Admiral, or fight, if you have the spine for it.
Do you really think the conflict will end here, now? Fools, all of you!
Right on. I say, bow before me.
Enough! I yield! I yield! How proud you must be. You've saved Bajor and a few more worlds along with it. This will be a cold comfort to you when you lose millions more, of course.
Tell your fleet to stand down.
Computer, open a fleet-wide channel. All hands, this is the Admiral. An armistice has been reached. Effective immediately. Stand down.
You made the right choice.
Enjoy your victory while it lasts.
I shall.
Know this. The time will come when you feckless creatures will see the error of your ways. And I want to be there when it happens. I will relish the look of despair on your pathetic faces. In the meantime, computer, release weapons control to Alliance forces. You can use my command console as you see fit. The station is yours.
Very good.
I will ensure the Admiral honors the peace. See to it that your people honor it as well.
Very well.
Alpha team reporting. The command deck is locked down.
This is Beta team. Commencing operation now.
Victory belongs to us!
Yes, victory!
Let's return to our ships and get the necessary reports filed quickly. The Ferengi, who runs the bar on Deep Space Nine, keeps a particular vintage of blood wine in stock for me. And I intend to drain every last drop of his supply. Soon, we will celebrate. For tomorrow, we may die!
That's a good Klingon attitude right there.
Incoming data from planets targeted by the Zenkethi. Something's happening.
Show us, Lucari! Show us the price of your meddling!
Patching it through.
Things are happening.
Impossible. And yet, those ships, like something of legend. They belong to the Hurk.
The Hurk?
We must return to our ships.
They will reap the galaxy.
I know them. The greatest enemy to ever challenge the Empire. The Hurk. So, this is the doom the Zenkethi speak of. The enemy they'd kill billions to stop.
The Hurk?
The Hurk are our greatest foe. An enemy that invaded Kronos over 1,000 years ago. No other enemy came so close to ending us. Not even the Iconians. For Klingons, they are the monsters of legend. We thought they were extinct. We were fools. There is lore about the Hurk using caretakers, bred to prepare worlds for the return of their masters.
What about Data?
I believe what the Zenkethi
That can reverse
call
that joke.
Transuli are those creatures. Wherever they were, the Hurk were there as well. Sleeping, waiting to return, to attack. And now, it seems that day has come.
Recommendations.
Recommendations? We fight! There is no honorable alternative. All of our lore tells us that the Hurk will attack without fear, without hesitation. If Bajor is to survive, we must meet the Hurk in battle.
Understood. All hands to battle stations.
Many a Klingon has dreamed of battle with the Hurk to test themselves as kings.
Ship is under attack.
DS9 is under attack.
This is Captain Nethpa, speaking for the Zenkethi forces. All ships target the Transuli vessels.
The Transuli are everywhere! Wake up! Abandoned ship! Abandoned ship!
Lost track of my...
We give our lives for Bajor!
Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%.
We've lost shields. DS9 is taking heavy damage.
Really?
No, not the warp core. Eject! Do it now!
DS9 has been disabled.
Deep Space Nine, This is Martok. Report.
Curlin here. Target's shield.
Curlin, we know you're here, but come on, man.
Rear shields failing.
The Herc are coming in fast. They're hard to hit.
5%. Target shields have failed. Hull integrity below 50%.
Crud.
Herc are putting up quite a fight.
Oh, seed of success. That's what we just had.
Alliance forces, this is Captain Meth Parr. A large number of enemy vessels are converging on our position, and we are still defenseless from the previous battle. We need your support so we can safely evacuate. We face a common foe, despite our differences. Can we count on your aid?
You'll have it. Stand by.
Comms are back, but nearly everything else is offline here.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
This is Captain Curran of the Fortescue. Let our enemies run, screaming!
Slow down those Herc ships. They're much easier to hit that way.
Easy for him to say.
Rear shields failing.
Target the Herc forces and fire!
Integrity below 75%.
We are firing.
General Martok, we will await you in Stovall.
Most of us evacuated, but the Admiral is still on board. Turn to that captain. Traitor with their new allies. No, we must fight the Dransuli! Cowards! I am unarmed and request sanctuary on DS9.
Denied!
Permission to come aboard.
Granted. A security escort will meet you at the dock.
Understood. I will cooperate to my fullest extent.
Singularity!
Target shield.
Singularity!
Shoot them! Shoot them!
I am shooting them.
Fight to the end! On the off present!
Right on. Would have been nice if we actually got support.
We're picking up something here. Looks like the wormhole is opening.
What is it? The Dominion?
Can't get a clear reading. Our sensor arrays are pretty banged up over here. Frankly, we have bigger concerns. We're in danger of being overrun by the Herc, and if we fall, Bajor is next.
Alright, red alert.
Kalis didn't have the Dominion to deal with when he battled the Herc. This complicates matters.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Well, that should have cleared out a bunch. Well, 4. Apparently, only 4.
Grethor is littered with souls that felt fear when facing the Hurt in battle.
Multiple hull breaches, engineering deck, attempting to Dominion ships incoming. Are they attacking?
Yes, they are. It's not who we expected them to attack.
Target's shields have failed.
Dominion vessels, commence attack on the Hurk. And remember, victory is life.
What? The Dominion is on our side?
Suspicious, ain't it?
Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%.
Do a barrel roll.
Target's shields have failed.
Hurt target eliminated. Victory is life.
So is Dr. Gino, but I don't say it every 5 minutes.
Target's shields have failed.
Defend the station. Repel Hurk attackers in all zones.
Alright, looks like there's only one more.
Alliance forces, I am Loris 4. I bring you greetings from the Founders. While it should be quite evident that we come to you in peace, I understand that my predecessor was a source of discord during her time here. Trust is important, so please, allow me to return the Alliance personnel we recovered from the battle station before it exploded, as a gesture of good faith.
Thank you. What brings you here?
As always, I live to serve the Founders. I realize the concept of such a selfless existence is often challenging to those in the Alliance.
Hey, Artie. How you doing?
My only goal in life. As to our presence here, the fleet has traveled here today to bring you a message, but it is not for me to deliver.
Who will deliver the message?
We have to talk.
Aren't you dead?
I know that changeling. He's called Odo. He used to run security for DS9.
Yeah, about a week ago.
In command of a Dominion fleet. Impressive.
Actually,
entrance.
yeah.
Whatever this
Actually,
is about,
further than
it
that.
isn't a matter to be
Yeah,
taken lightly.
was
If Odo has something to say, it would be foolish.
last week.
The return of both the Dominion and the Hurk is no
Like
coincidence.
Thursday night, Friday.
I suspect we'll be seeing each other again very soon.
Yeah, I can drop a few. I can drop a few years when I shave. rather than drop the pounds, but what can you do? Till next time, General. Still keeping up with the boxing in the mornings, even if I don't stream it every day anymore. This got too hectic to keep up with setting up for the stream every day. And sometimes I just want to wear a tank top, and I don't like wearing a tank top on camera. So
Is madness. There are no signs of those crystal eggs there. Perhaps their mad leader wanted vengeance for all of the defeats he has suffered at our hands. And that is just the first of our problems. The return of the Hurk is a shockwave running through the heart of the Empire. And the Dominion's return is most suspicious indeed. It is unwise to take an overture from the Founders lightly. I will send envoys to DS9 to find the truth of things. If the Dominion intend to shatter the peace, I would know of it and meet them in glorious battle.
all battles are indeed glorious. I would take the shield.
Serve the Empire well.
Hey, look, same here. You're the reason I haven't stopped my streak. Yeah, well. Under the consecutive days, too. Yeah, it's certainly a fun thing, though, particularly if you are doing a longer workout sessions. And you accumulate those totals and everything. And in case you're wondering, the plan is to get fit. I do have plans to get the sequel. You're gonna start 35-minute workouts next week. Right on. 35 minutes on strength cardio is pretty damn intense. Because I think that gives you 3 sets, but they're all like 10-minute sets. Estimated, of course, because I don't know if you're factoring in if you're including the stretching in your sets or not. I always include the stretching because it's a good thing. But I was like, how can I put it on like the strength and cardio? Because the strength and cardio technically will end up being normally the longest workouts. Yeah, but if you've been, depending on which ones you've been doing the most often, you should not have much trouble if you've been able to hold your, keep your breathing consistent and everything. You should have no problems. Episodes.
Captain Neth Parr has turned herself into authorities at Deep Space Nine. She is the Zenkethi officer who delivered vital military intelligence to the Alliance prior to the assault on Bajor. Captain Parr is now actively seeking asylum and claims to have more tactical information for us. I want you to debrief the captain and determine the nature of this new information, if possible.
Right. This is essentially a glorified exposition mission, but it's actually the first mission where you actually are not in control of your captain per se. It is. So storyline wise, we are catching up, getting closer to where things are currently with Star Trek Online. The Gamma Quadrant stuff was a couple years ago. Age of Discovery essentially started last year. Or just after, like shortly after the Gamma Quadrant stuff. Age of Discovery, Discovery, and Klingon Civil War are all basically the current story arc for Star Trek Online. Set course for Deep Space Nine. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We need something with a 50. That comes up a little short there. Alright, that balances out a bit. We costume up for this stream because Halloween week and everything. I will have another semi-costume on as well for Saturday's stream, which essentially will be something I will be wearing the following week as well. Because, well, next week is N7 Day, and we all remember the greatest N7 of them all. Alec Ryder, no. Commander Jane Shepard. Rex Shepard. Runt Shepard. So we're going to be starting up Mass Effect, the original Mass Effect, on the Xbox One. I've played the PC version numerous times, but we'll be doing the console version starting on next Saturday. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will end up moving to another night of the week. So next week's lineup is going to be a little bit different, because, of factoring different things. Besides, Breath of the Wild has so much going on in it. That's a tough game to do on back-to-back days because of how much there is to do. Not that I'm complaining about the content, it's just a lot. We have arrived at Terok Nor, Deep Space Nine. Heater must have kicked in.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. The Chief told me to expect you. The Zenkethi officer is in the far room at the back. A Starfleet captain is speaking to her.
I'll head back there now. Senna Rowe. I wonder any relation to Ro Laren.
Good to see you again. Tensions are running pretty high where the Zenkethi are concerned, but Captain Parr has gone through a lot to help the Alliance. She deserves a fair shake.
Fair shake. Agreed, Captain.
We keep meeting under less than ideal conditions.
Why are you in the brig?
The Chief of Security thought it was a prudent measure. Technically, I am under protected custody until the Alliance decides what to do with me. I cannot fault this decision. Our military has much to answer for, myself included. There are many who might see a Zenkethi face and decide to seek vengeance.
I trust you. Come on out. Funny walk animations. Try to come around and just stand in the doorway.
Thank you. Far too many lives have been lost in this crusade, so I'm glad the tactical data I provided helped to save some.
That's an understatement, Captain.
No longer. I renounced the title of captain after committing mutiny. Part of the price I paid to save those lives today. Let's move on. I have more information for the Alliance. I presume you are here to collect it.
That's right.
Are you ready to hear my story?
Yes, we are. Proceed. Proceed in telling us your story. So we get the cool thing about this mission or episode is that it was essentially the first mission where you play as someone else other than your main character. So which essentially opened the door for Quark's Lucky 7, which is really cool and everything.
It began on my first mission as captain. I remember it clearly. Captain's log, mission cycle 132. We have arrived at System 91, local designation Eok. Admiral Zen Tarak prepares to conduct Dransuli cleansing operations. Our tactical reports indicate minimal threat from the locals. This should be another aid run.
Captain Parr, we are receiving an incoming transmission from Admiral Zemtarak.
Okay.
Let's not keep the Admiral waiting, Ensign.
Nothing.
Put him on screen.
The planet Eog. Scans show it to be filthy with the eggs of the hatred Transuli. Their defenses are generally inferior, but their fleet could be dangerous in large numbers.
Yeah, basically wipe everything out.
There's the weapon. We will ensure that no ship leaves this system. If one ship with one egg escapes, the contagion spreads. That is not acceptable.
It could have been.
I know this is your first mission as Captain F.
Hey, Bobby.
Let your excitement distract you from the task at hand. Stay alert.
And let's give Bob a shout out. Bob does some Star Trek Online streaming as well, so be sure to check him out when you get a chance.
Of course, Admiral. We're prepared to enforce containment protocol as ordered, sir.
See to it that you do, Captain. Zemtarak out. Eoki fleet on intercept course. Eliminate them.
Wipe them out.
Ships on fleet. Destroy them.
You're welcome, Bob. So what's new, sir? I know you were playing some Star Trek Online earlier.
This is the freighter Starstruck. We're not warriors. Spare us, please. They've hacked our comms, Captain. Ignore them and follow protocol. Please stop. We're civilians. There's children here.
Listen, we have latinum. It's all yours if you let us go. You're about to blow up a fortune here. Be reasonable.
Yeah, we should have been reasonable. Should have taken the Latinum.
We're not a threat. Scanners. We have no weapons. Just sick and injured people.
They got sick and injured people? Eliminate them! Yeah, it's always a fun thing about this. Wait. Oh, wait, where are they? Did I straight up miss them warping in? Oh, there they are.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
Yeah, reasonable. Could have been rich.
Good job. We can't risk any ships escaping with Transuli eggs.
So
No,
it's...
no, stop! Don't shoot! We surrender! Did you hear me? I said we surrender!
We heard you. We heard you loud and clear.
Safety paid for this monster.
Whoops.
You hear me? You'll pay! Captain, the ground team has been to safety. The protomatter bomb is ready. Since this is your first mission, I'm granting you the honor of detonating the weapon. Get into position when you're ready.
Into position.
As you wish, Admiral.
Everybody can assume detonation positions. Well, I try to be.
Command is a difficult path to walk at times, Captain.
That's why we walk sideways with.
It will reflect in my next report to the Autarch. I have seen great promise in you today. Faithful service to the Coalition is well rewarded. Don't forget that.
Thank you, sir. I will not forget today's events for a long time, if ever.
Yeah, see that was the problem with the Zenkethi. They didn't do a psyche valve on that power. See, and led to their downfall and the ass kicking that they got. Boy, 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 boy.
Mission took a toll upon me and my crew. To eradicate the Tranzuli was one thing. The eradication of innocent Ioki was another. Despite
was
my
it really?
Feelings, I remained a loyal officer. Things would change under Cronus 3. I led the Protomatter bomb squad myself.
Draconis 3 is a primitive, pre-industrial backwater planet. There is a large infestation. You know what to do, Captain. And Neff, keep your guard up down there.
Huh.
I think the target site is a temple. If that's so, the local savages may try to stop you. Feel free to discourage them. Aggressively, if necessary.
Oh, okay. You can't do any dancing or emotes.
Our firepower should discourage them, Admiral. They shouldn't pose much of a threat to the mission.
Disappointed there.
We're good to go here. The weapon's in the green. Protomatter Matrix is stable and primed. The Admiral wants us to deploy the bomb in the largest concentration of Tranzuli eggs. Looks like that's in some type of structure ahead, not far from here. Ready to go when you are, Captain.
All right, let's move out. Keep an eye out for the locals and make sure the weapon is protected. No more lucky shots like Vernonin 4, okay? The Admiral roared at me for a 10 cycle over that.
Oh, we owe
50 credits says Kashan drops the bomb. Again. Oh, I'll take that. I'm standing right here, you know.
We march down the line.
Large concentration of Tranzuli eggs ahead. Does it matter where we put it? The whole planet gets scoured. Ask the Admiral. I'm sure he'd just love to tell you. You know, after giving you a year of latrine duty. Both of you, shut it. We got a job to do here.
Yeah,
yes, sir. Sorry, Lieutenant.
You know, a year of latrine duty is a real shitty job.
This pillar points down the road to that primitive structure.
We smack him down. Yeah, the combat thing as playing as Zenkethi is a bit awkward, to say the least. Pop them down. There we go.
Are these fools gathering Dranzuli eggs?
Yes, they are.
What? Are they worshipping the eggs?
You know, you worship the eggs with bacon. Bacon.
They wouldn't want these eggs to hatch if they knew what was inside them. Status report, Captain. Have you breached the structure yet?
Yes, we have.
Yes, sir. We found something interesting as well. Transmitting data now.
Transmit the lore.
Starfleet. Interesting. Your scans indicate that image is centuries old. More Federation time travel nonsense, perhaps. Proceed with your mission, Captain. We don't have time for archaeology.
Away team out.
Look at this picture. There's a Vulcan in it. Mammals all look the same to me. You know, they probably say the same about us, right?
Right.
I don't look anything like you. I'm actually good looking.
There we go.
Captain, Dranzuli signatures are most concentrated here. This looks like a prime detonation site, Captain. We'll get the weapon placed and ready to go. This won't take long. Who's on Overwatch while we deploy the bomb?
Moira is. Wait.
That'll be me. Get the weapon ready. I'll make sure you aren't interrupted.
Is that the door closing? Hey! We're still in here! Captain!
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Bomb placement complete. Priming for detonation, now.
I mean, the time difference here is like a minute, over a minute.
Bomb squad reporting. Need to stabilize the proto matrix here.
Personal shield losing power.
Right on.
The bomb's ready, but we're stuck in here. Transporters can't lock on.
There we go. Time to rescue our men.
We're reading a large number of life signs massing near your location, Captain. A large assault is imminent. Is the weapon ready to deploy?
In moments, sir, but my men are still trapped in the structure. Transporters can't lock onto their signals.
Unfortunate.
Say what now?
Time to extract them. We've received a priority assignment from the Autarch himself. We must depart at once. Prepare for transport.
See, this is where Zentorok made the bad decision.
Sir, give us a little more time. Beam an engineering team down. We can break into the structure with explosives.
You have your orders, Captain. Your men are acceptable losses, as are you. Would you like to join them?
No, sir. I would not.
Oh, sorry, dudes, we're out of here. Da 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 da. Next one was a space battle, if memory serves me right. Oh, daylight savings time ends on the 1st at 2 a.m.
I left those men to die.
GG, thank you, Bob.
What? So the
Rip the
Admiral could reach his
aliens.
next genocide on time. It was madness.
So there were no evacuation plans? No rescue efforts?
None.
The Autarch's orders were quite clear on those matters, and the Admiral was all too willing to execute those orders. When we reached the Atosi system, it had become clear. Our crusade was not a just one.
It was.
Atosi Prime. Long-distance scans suggested the presence of Dratsuli infestation. We'll need to be certain. Standard operating procedure, Captain. Begin by conducting a scan of the planet.
Yes, sir. Let's hope this was a false alarm.
We zoom in.
This is Counselor Hale Atunum. I speak for the Atosi people. We know of you, Zenkethi, and your purpose here. If you scan our planet, you'll discover that it is free of the bioform objects you seek to destroy. A scan of our moon will reveal the presence of those objects in totality. When we heard the fate of other worlds like ours, we collected the objects and placed them there for you. Scour the moon as you will. It is devoid of life. Atosi Prime, however, is not. Over 4 billion souls dwell here.
4 billion, you say?
I ask you now, spare our world. Spare our lives.
Captain, confirm the Councilor's story. Scan both planet and moon. Verify the location of the Transuliates. We've been lied to before, and at great cost. I won't be deceived here today.
Alright, we'll verify the egg locations.
No signs of infestation, Captain. Shall we scan the moon next?
Yes. Helm, set a course for the Atosi moon.
That is no moon. It is a space station.
Captain, I'm reading a large concentration of Transuli eggs on the Atosi moon.
Very well. Prepare the torpedo launcher.
Oh yeah.
As you can see, we have been truthful.
Captain, return to the planet and conduct a deep scan. I want to be absolutely certain there is no remaining infestation within this system.
As you wish, Admiral.
Head to the planet.
Report, Captain. I'm picking up low-level signs of infestation across the planet. Are you as well?
No, sir, we're not.
Negative, Admiral. I believe the Atosi were being truthful here. There's no sign of Transuli infestation on our sensors.
It could be residual traces left behind when they move the eggs. Or it could be shielded pockets of infestation. Another crude attempt to deceive us. We must be certain, Captain. Prepare to scour Atosi Prime.
Say, Bob, thank you for engaging lurk mode, sir.
Sir, with all due respect, Atosi Prime is not a threat to us. There's no need for this.
There is every need, Captain. Since you appear to be incapable of following my orders, I will deal with Atosi Prime myself. Tactical, prepare to fire a proto-matter torpedo at Atosi Prime.
Admiral, no. Don't do this, sir.
No, we're not a threat. We're not.
Yeah, clearly you were a threat.
I could stomach no more after that. I could no longer walk upon the path of madness. My crew felt the same. Together, we began to walk a new path.
A path that led them to the Ministry of Silly Walks.
Service to the Autarch and the Coalition. I will not have you shot for treason. If it were
Shot for treason? Rude.
be warned. The next time you see fit to walk the path of disobedience, I will not stay my hand. I'll see to it that your entire lineage is purged from existence to the last scale and egg. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you do, sir. Helm, get us out of here.
Warp speed, or cutscene. Flashback ends.
Admiral Zen Tarak has a lot to answer for. We can only hope the Zenkethi Crusade has come to an end at last and that nothing like this ever happens again.
That path, that choice, led me to where we are now. Walking it ultimately gave me the strength to stand against the Admiral and defect to the Alliance. I think we can both agree that journey has reached its end. From this point forward, I begin to walk along the path of atonement. That journey will never end for me, but I will help as many as I can with every step I take.
That's an honorable path to take. As I fade out there a little bit.
Your superiors have the same opinion.
Keep in mind, last night's stream went 6 hours.
Lives, he will continue to pursue his insane crusade. I believe I can be of use to the Alliance when the time comes to stop him, once and for all.
Agreed.
I shall abide by their decision, until our paths merge once more.
Until then. Are you ready to return to the ship? Yes. Whoa. There was nothing there. Saw the inside. Our Cardassian is hollow. Hollow or shallow? In the shallow, la la low. In the shallow, la la low.
This Captain Parr has endured much and still stands tall. A Zenkethi with honor. Impressive. If only the Zenkethi ruler knew of honor. It's clear he is dedicated to wiping out every last threat to the Zenkethi by any means necessary. Madness. I see that Alliance officials will be reviewing Captain Parr's request for asylum soon. The help she's given us and your report will certainly influence their decision in her favor. Serve the Empire well.
Alright, folks, I'm going to take me a break, bathroom break, and all that jazz. We'll be back with more Star Trek Online in a few minutes. And back. Welcome back, everybody. You know what's funny? Is that technically there is another set of missions that, in terms of the Star Trek Online story, that needs to be done to actually make sense of things that are said in the Gamma Quadrant story arc, or why the Founder is there. But I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for the developers to remaster those missions. It's actually called Lost Dominion. Graham Crackers, in case you're wondering. So let's see, we knocked out 3 missions tonight. That exactly was my agenda, to knock out 3 to 4 missions and then do some special task force. Primarily because of the ship that we're piloting is not exactly a ship I am totally thrilled with and how it performs. So we might just try and max it out. And just give me justification to switch to another vessel. You know, extra justification, I mean. Boy. So we are basically queuing up for things. Yeah, trying to find the... Basically, we just queued up for every space thing possible. Or at least the ones I feel like doing.
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with the Dominion to discuss the return. Heed the call of the war.
Alright, there we go. We got one. So we're going to get little... Again, the goal is to actually level this ship up and then switch eventually and as quickly and switch to another vessel. Not that I need any justification. I could switch outright, but I like maxing out the ship's stats.
DS9 to all Alliance ships. We are under attack by Mirror Universe forces. We request...
Understood. Can't beat graham crackers. Oh, that's a thing. I blew up by banging into the station. Zoom in on that explosion.
Thank you. We were taken by...
Warning. Ship is under attack. Core shields failing.
Up. Put the cloak
Rear
up.
shields failing.
Come on. 4, 3. Do.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
They're breaking off. We have them on the... Wait. We're getting...
How many?
They're breaking off. We have them on...
Right.
Surrender to the Terran Empire!
Target shields have failed. Core shields failing. Rear shields failing.
Lower your defenses and surrender!
Right shields failing. Core shields failing. Rear shields failing. Left shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
Surrender now!
And the Terran Empire will be yours.
Sometimes we just need to push him out the way.
You are fools to oppose us.
Ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 75%. Target's shields have failed. Core shields failing.
We've conquered everyone else in our reality. Yours will fall easily.
Core shields failing.
The Emperor
Rear shields failing.
crush.
Failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
Need to give myself some cover fire here. go around the mulberry bush, or the lower pylon. Scoot away! Running away now. Well, that happened, but it was glorious.
Taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Repairs complete. You face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Didn't they fight Godzilla? Wait, am I attracting me? What?
Target's shields have failed.
We just get lit up.
Hull integrity below 25%. Hull integrity below.
Where is...
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs complete. Now, you face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 75%. Core shields failing. Rear shields failing. Right shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Hit him with everything we got.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Rear shields failing. Right shields failing.
Repairs complete. Now, you face the wrath of the Terran Empire. We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Right shields failing.
Repairs complete.
Target shields have failed.
Face the wrath
Right
of
on.
the
So we got
Terran
25
Empire.
teams over. That's good. Time to reposition ourselves for the final conflict.
We're reading an energy surge coming from Terok Nor. Expect reinforcements at any moment. Our reinforcements will put you in your place.
Ship is under attack.
Throw everything out there on the one ship. Where'd the other one go? There it is. And
You haven't
not a
seen the
great
last of
finish,
me.
but a finish. Alright, we took some damage, but we're good to go. Alright. Alright, let's see. I hate Borg Disconnect, it just sucks. Do. So we're queued up for missions. We're just waiting to see what goes through. All right. Do. Upgrading a ship, starship as the following: one device slot. Question is, can you apply it multiple times? That's what I want to know. And we are just ARW Alliance, Romulan Warbird, Alliance Klingon starship. Trying to RRW is like Romulan Republic Warbird. IRW is Imperial Romulan Warbird. There we go. We got one.
There are 2 active Borg transwarp conduits in this system, along with a stable spatial rift, which is emitting chronoton particles. The Borg have been known to use time travel. In 2373, the Borg are...
What is that? Da 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 da.
You will be Borg.
Yes, you will be Borg.
Panda! Panda, 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 panda! Panda!
Hey, Panda Sweet, how you doing? What's new in the hood?
Borg probes are headed for the time vortex. Stop them!
Teenage Panda's birthday shopping drive? Nice!
You will be assimilated.
Target's shields have failed.
Cake acquired. The all-important cake. Baby Panda will help himself to the entire thing. He is the official cake tester.
From this time forward, your culture
Ready for birthday dinner?
so is ours.
Sweet. So, I'm assuming it's going to be a kick-ass birthday.
Target's shields have failed.
So happy birthday to Teenage Panda. Now, when you say tomorrow, you mean Friday, right? Or Halloween. Yeah, a costume shirt, yes. Friday, okay. Because technically for me it's already Friday. But you know.
Target's shields have failed.
Yeah, I don't break out the Star Trek shirt often, but when I do, it's typically close to Halloween.
defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and await assimilation.
Do. Alrighty, so what type of cake we're talking here? That I just like to know as I help myself to baby pandas graham crackers. That was quick and painless. We zoom on out. Oh, she's tripping a chocolate birthday cake. I'm jealous. That sounds delicious. That's the type of thing that will make me go, you know what? Maybe losing weight is a little bit of a bad idea. Well, by the way, I messed around with one of the new thing for Junkenstein's Revenge earlier. Not on stream, but earlier this afternoon. It's basically at random points during the match on that, your character can swap. Will swap to someone. So you can start the match as... I started the match as Brigitte, ended up turning into Hanzo, then Soldier 76. So, unless you know... And it's set on the hardest difficulty for that thing. So it's basically a scramble. It's like, okay, you gotta know who you are, where you're gonna switch, who's gonna take what positions and where. Basically, you gotta know how to play every character in that particular game mode. Yeah, they're hard. Just getting 2 done. I mean, they are... Because it's set on the hardest difficulty setting, and even those are rare achievements to get unless everybody knows exactly what they're doing, or is someone who can almost carry the other team. Like a good Torb on most of them will essentially get things done. But basically you gotta be like what Katanol was doing last Sunday, basically as Torb, tossing the ult instead of saving it for like Reaper and the Junkenstein's monster, using the ult on the doors themselves, shooting. Where are we on levering up the ship? Alright, we're gonna do But it's also will rely on like a McCree that will actually go and take his shots when possible, and good supports. So it's a which I know is basically saying a lot. I mean, I failed on the one with the mystery swap. I failed on that one because it was like, okay, what area, who's covering where, and people couldn't make up their minds or where they wanted to be. So we're queued up. We're just waiting. There we go. Oh, we got the good one. And for the record, I did not get to bed till like 4:30 because after the stream, I had to put together this highlight reel. Hello, Seal Brimstone. How you doing? Hopefully you're having yourself a good day. As we're just chilling, we did 3 story missions tonight. Now we're just messing around with the STFs. I'm doing alright. I'm good. Typical Thursday. Star Trek Online Thursdays. Because Star Trek Online was the first thing I tried streaming on Twitch when I first launched my Twitch channel. But as I was saying, I did not get to bed till 4:30 last night. Last night's stream ended surprisingly late. This had 6 hours from 9:30 p.m. So that's 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30 in the morning. You just started back up again? Nice. They need to add Admiral Devok's voiceovers to this. Huh.
Accept the gift of assimilation.
On this character, Cardassian in the Klingon Empire. Which I'm assuming that's what you meant. Oh, I lost my mouse. Oh, this is... I lost my mouse again. Well, that went wrong. Oh, we're screwed. I am not a fan of this ship. I'm saying this right now. Starfleet, yeah. I have like a dozen characters. My main character is a liberated Borg on the Starfleet side of things. Well, that went wrong. Gotta love it when I get when I cut the warp speed down, well, full impulse down, coming out of respawn. Gotta love it when that happens. Yeah, but this ship, for an escort, this ship's maneuverability is not as good, or its turn rate is not as good as when, well, what I've been able to get out of bigger vessels. There's a
Only fools dream of victory where none can be had.
4 shields failing. Rear shields failing. Right shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
I just got myself blown up there. That was all on me. The trouble with escorts, I've found, is if you're building an escort totally around cannons, which I have done because of the ship's default weaponry, you gotta end up, you're basically making yourself vulnerable to try and do as much damage as possible. Is there one more? Show. Oh, it's on the other side. Panda! Thank you very much for the 10 biddies. Thank you, Panda. Greatly appreciated as always. Thank you for dropping in, hanging out, being one of the regulars. Rocking out as you do. For the record, I came this close for getting a new Star Trek uniform shirt. Then I got the jury suit. Then I got a jury duty summons for. It was like, well, shit. There go. That basically goes to cab fare and having to get like a mask and stuff.
We're detecting a massive energy buildup.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's actually for the following Monday. So I am hoping that Sunday night at 5 o'clock I was just like, no, we don't need you or want you. So like the way I figured, like the people who get the return their jury summons things first, like the quickest, should be the ones that are not brought in.
Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
See, that's my theory on it. Hold on, we're slugging it out there. Do a barrel roll.
I am
eternal. This is not the end. All right. All right, we leveled up the ship there. So I figure we'll get one more stream out of this ship if we do it like same thing as we did tonight. 1 or 2 more streams. Because I'm generally not impressed with how this ship maneuvers. "40 degrees per second." Yeah, one more thing. The problem is this ship has a real issue. I have a real issue of it, like getting it to stop and turn on a dime the way I like to. Ah, well. Any which way. On that, nice bombshell, we're gonna wrap things up here with that victorious note. Trouble is with the green screen and everything is depending on which side I set it on. It's like my arm disappears into the void. Unless I end up doing one of those things where folks have like block things off on certain things, but come on, that background's awesome. Which reminds me, I gotta get with Damon's Wolf and come up with a new idea to pitch to her for a couple new art pieces and stuff like that. I got some things in mind, but this I'm waiting literally to after the elections are over because she is she does something where she's actually involved and like making sure everything is done correctly down where she is. So that's why I haven't had any new artwork made this past month. But let's see. Who is doing things? Who is doing things right now? Who do we want to drop in on? I think we're going to drop in on Flintlock. Flintlock is doing Twitch things. She is also in costume as well. So we get the raid sign. There we go. Raid message. So if we all want to copy and paste that when we get over to Flintlock's channel. There you go. So tomorrow night, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing tomorrow because no work because we're so close to the elections and my job kind of, it's like can't really do anything at this late stage. All the major polls that we were working on closed. We closed it out tonight. So I might start early and we might just end up doing a variety stream of different stuff. But we'll do something. So till next time, tighten your friendship bracelet, stay safe, have a good night and a pleasant tomorrow, and we'll see you next time. Bye.